Prayer holds endless possibilities. This is one statement I believe. And recently, I found myself repeating the statement and even sharing it with people within my space. Particularly, something happened, and my wife told me about what had happened, and then she was in a bad state. I reached out and I said, "Hey, this state is not going to help the situation. Praying would be better." And then she said, "What will prayer do in this situation?" I said to her, prayer holds endless possibilities. I went ahead to detail some possibilities that could happen by virtue of praying in that particular situation. After which we left it, A few days later, she called me to say, "Hey, this is the update concerning that same situation which I had shared with you previously." And then when we got talking again, I asked her, "Do you remember the other day when we talked about this situation and I told you that prayer has endless possibilities?" And then she said yes, she prayed. Of course, I personally took time to pray about that particular situation. See, when I say this, I'm not trying to be Christianly, I'm not trying to be holier than thou, I'm not trying to even persuade you per se, or trying to just forcefully convince you. I'm telling you from a lived experience that prayer holds endless possibilities. The challenge we have many times when we pray is that we have the testimony, we have a certain way we want the situation to go, and so we are just praying and asking God to come and sanctify our testimony. It's like we have the answer, so we are saying God should work it out. You understand it? But prayer is a lot deeper than that, and the possibilities in prayer is different from the only one that we have thought about. You know, not trying to limit it, and I would have used a particular example, but let me see. Okay, see this. Let's say you're planning to get a car, you're hoping to get a car. Your prayer would be better off just expressing yourself to say, "God, I need a car. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. This car will bring this kind of relief. It will bring this. It will bring that, and all of those things." Basically, expressing your desire to God and probably telling Him why you need that car or what that car would do for you would do you a lot good than trying to specifically say, "God, give me XYZ amount to get this car," and all of those other fancy things. Or I make somebody just walk up to me and just give me the car for free. I'll just wake up one morning, somebody says the car is your own. So one old friend will just remember me and send me a car. When you tell God that you need that car, and probably back it up with why you need it, like I said before, your focus should be on receiving the car. How it's going to happen should not be your problem. You've told God what you want. How He chooses to do what you have asked Him to do or what you desire Him to do should be His prerogative. You shouldn't be telling God what you want and then still be telling Him how He should get it done. Now, going back to that car request which you have, a few things can happen. You can get more jobs that will bring you money to buy the car. You can get that car at a discounted rate, maybe a distress sale or whatever. You can get the car, pay the full price, but you get a car that gives you peace, comfort, and is steady, truly functional. Friends can come together, put money together, and get you that car. Strangers can even put funds together, or just one stranger will send you money to get the car. And the favorite many people love, someone can outrightly give you that car. But here is another that some people do not think about or may not even consider as an answer to that prayer. You may never get the car, but every single time you need to move from point A to point B, you would always find a means to use. It could just be a friend would come. It could be anything. So when we say prayer holds endless possibilities, the possibilities are far beyond that which our minds have captured. So the Holy Book uses a phrase like this. He said, "For to he who is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than you could ask, think, or imagine." It is in prayer that these endless possibilities, you are even able to capture some. But beyond that which your mind has captured, prayer still holds a lot of possibilities. So when you pray, fix your eyes on two things. One, the God to whom you are praying, and two, that which you are praying for. So if God promises you light, don't bother trying to look for the sun or whatever. He has endless ways to give you light. If he promises you water, it doesn't have to rain for God to give you water. So when you pray, make God the object of your prayer. Make God the focus of your prayer. And then keep your mind on what he is going to bring to you or what he's going to bring for you. So prayer holds endless possibilities, but you will never know if you don't pray. And you'll be shortchanging yourself if you only focus your mind on one way which God can do it. God has 1,001 ways to do what you're asking him for. I hope you give this some thoughts and you include it in your practice every time you pray going forward.